Thank you so much. You know, it's funny, before I wrote that song and everything went crazy and my whole life changed overnight, before that happened, I don't know if all of you guys know this, but my life was very different, and I didn't play these massive, amazing gigs where everyone's quiet and listen. I used to play out on the street a lot, we call it busking in England, and for 5 or 6 years, thank you very much. They didn't make that noise when I was busking. But for 5 or 6 years, I went around a lot of Europe, Australia, and a bit of America, playing on the street in the daytime, and then in the evening I'd go and play in a tiny little pub where people got drunk and shouted, and it was great. It wasn't great. Bits of it were great, some of it was really frustrating, but I remember writing Let Her Go at one of these frustrating little gigs. It was in Australia. I wrote it backstage. They called it backstage, it was more like a really shit cupboard. You know, with that song I feel like I should tell people that it took me a lifetime, but it took me 45 minutes to write Let Her Go. And I wrote it and I thought, yeah, it's nice, catchy. Yeah, nice, yeah. Another really depressing song about my ex-girlfriend, great. Put it on the pile. You know, I didn't think for 1 minute that after 10 years of trying, that would be the song that would end up somehow getting on the radio, and somehow going all the way around the world and connecting with millions and millions of people and meaning so much to people. And I had no idea, and as I said, it changed my life overnight. I went from the street and playing in tiny pubs to playing festivals and going on TV shows, and it was amazing. It was a wonderful, wonderful part of my life. But in the back of my mind, I was always worried that people would only ever know me for that one song, and after that one song had been popular, after that one song had stopped being played on the radio, it would go back to playing in pubs where people get drunk and shout. Hamburg, it blows my fucking mind that 4,000 people turned up tonight. Thank you so much. I can't express my gratitude. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And you know, when I was back there playing these tiny gigs, I used to go to big gigs like this, and I used to watch the bands that I love. And I used to love the gig, but there was part of me, there's a small part of me that was jealous and was sad, and was thinking, why can't I play these big gigs? Why can't I do this? What am I doing wrong? And the truth is, sometimes things just take a little time, and I'd love to dedicate this next song to any of you guys here tonight who are musicians. If you're writing songs, if you're singing, if you're playing piano or guitar or clarinet or the Peruvian nose flute or whatever you're doing. Not many Peruvian nose flute players around. But even if you're taking photographs, or if you're painting, or if you're dancing, if you're following something that you're passionate about, if you're following your heart, and especially if you want to do it for a living, and especially if you have people telling you constantly that it's a waste of time, people telling you constantly that it's never going to work, it's never going to happen, it's too difficult, you should just get a proper job and forget about it. Well, people used to tell me that all the fucking time, and I don't know, if this sounds familiar to you, this is your song, it's the 27th. There was a massive, massive thing. Every time I stamp my foot like this. You guys clap. I'm going to need everybody on this. Everybody at the front, everybody at the back, everybody sitting down, everybody at the side. Keep on clapping. Years old, only thing I know, the only thing I get told, that what I said if I want to get sold, don't ever leave it to me, so write songs come from my heart, I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart, oh no, only way I can be is to say what I see in the shadow of my way, so no way around it, I know how to run close, rock the thing, hold it on. Oh, and I don't know what I'm doing, I know that I'm not
years, 27 years now. Only thing I know that I don't know how to please everybody all the time. But everybody's always changing hands. A little bit faded, a little bit shaded. No more stop, I won't be persuaded to write words I can't believe in. See my face on my fingers. So I'm running, I know how to run, go. Running the thing I've always done. But I know what I've done. I'm a loaded gun. Twenty-seven years done, written 600 songs, only 12 gets on. 87,000 cigarettes have passed through these lungs, and every single day I wish I'd never smoked one. I'll be brushing my teeth and I'll be getting my hair cut. 8 years sleeping, I'm still tired when I wake up. A whole year eating, I still lost weight, fuck. 5 proper girlfriends and 5 messy breakups. 27 birthdays, 27 New Years, 30 guys are quick, just so I got a few beers ever done. Although it's ever brought a new fear.